all of the latest Halloween news in one video for the week. I will have all the latest Halloween news, and at the end I'll do a little segment of like who's setting for Halloween, and you might be surprised by one of them. Starting off with Spirit Halloween. They did a teaser trailer this week which announced their animatronic names for 2025. Not like pictures of them or anything, but we did get names, so that can kind of lead you to assumptions of what they're going to look like. It caused me quite a bit of confusion. I'm fairly new to like learning about and knowing about Spirit Halloween animatronics. When I posted about this in short form videos, I was kind of confused by some certain things. So there on Spirit's website, there is a fire demon prop that is listed on there for $80, which seems kind of cheap for like an animatronic for me. So it's very likely that what people are saying is true, that this is not like the real one that they're going to do for this year. So just keep that in mind. I don't know, like someone could comment down below, Fire Demon's already on the website, but that also could not be the one they're going to do for this year. I don't know. So yeah, they're going to do Fire Demon, Bullseye, Trixis Valak, which is the Conjuring Nun, Crypt Countess, Lantern Keeper, Mutant Sewer Rat, Two-Faced Teddy, Backbin Bonnie, and I had done a short form video on something Bonnie in the first trailer. I had saw something Bonnie, and I thought it would have been related to Five Nights at Freddy's, but yeah, I don't think it is. So the other ones are Monkey Business, Electrified Corpse, Headcase Harry, Trick or Treat Pete, which I thought was Trick or Treat Pet, and I was kind of excited about that, but it's not. And then Terrifier Santa Claus, Brave Danger, Trick or Treat Sam, and Twisted Grandma. I'm most excited to see Twisted Grandma. That just sounds ridiculous to me, and I love it. Also, last Friday, we had a little sneak peek from the Disney store. It was just a teaser. They were at like some gates, and there's a bunch of pumpkins behind it. Didn't really tell you much. They had already released their little blow molded Mickey pumpkins online. Those are available for sale right now if you want them. I guess they don't like sell out very quickly because they're still available for purchase as I'm filming this. So there should be some stuff coming soon for the Disney store because they posted that little teaser. So keep that in mind if you're excited for Disney stuff. Something I do know a little bit about and am excited about is Vintage Spooky Company has been posting teasers all week about this blow mold. And at first I was like, this could be a blow mold, but more than likely coming from Vintage Spooky Company, it could be like a toy or a paper cutout. I doubt it's going to be cut out based off the teasers they were posting. But they posted a teaser the other day. It's actually going to be a popsicle, or a popsicle that looks like an old blow mold, and it's like a little toy figurine vinyl collectible thing. I collect these little popsicle things, so I have to have this. Like, I don't care how expensive it is. I need this in my life. It's perfect. Right now, the rendering is just like gray, but wait to see like what coloring they put on it. I imagine since it's like a tombstone, it's mostly gray, but yeah, I'm super excited about that. And then we got a lot of stuff from Bath and Body Works this week. So much so that like I did videos, and by the time I had filmed it and wanted to post it, there was already new news that like outdated this stuff, so I haven't even posted about it. So there was a leak for an early access date from High Priestess Ice on the Halloween form. The early access date is going to be June 30th. I believe you have to be a rewards member, and I'm not quite sure how this works. I've never been one to luck out and actually have this stuff work out for me and like get emailed the day of and like go online and be able to buy stuff. Not that I would buy anything Bath and Body Works anyways, since I make my own wax melts and candles and stuff. But like, we'll talk about Lowe's later, but Lowe's had this same early access stuff and it like totally didn't work out for me. So I don't know if this will work out for you, but June 30th is the date. And I've heard July 7th is when they're going to do in store. I could see that being earlier or later, depending on how your store is. There was also some promos leaked on Reddit. This was posted by Portion for Fox. It's giving Monster High. There was leaks a while back about like the products and what they look like, so this was to be expected. Monster High is not my era of spooky, like I said last time, but I can appreciate it, and I know there's tons of people who do appreciate like Monster High. The promo does mention summerween. I don't know if that's normal for them, or if everybody's just jumping on the summerween bandwagon this year. I don't know. Looks pretty cute. At Home posted 2 new blow molds on their website this week. There was a dog and a tombstone, which I love to see. My special interest in Halloween has a lot to do with blow molds, so you'll definitely see me focus on those a lot when it comes to Halloween news. So those 2 got posted. And Ace Hardware, middle of the week, I just decided to check their website because, of course, I'm out there roaming for blow molds. And there's a bunch of Halloween stuff on their website. I'm not exactly sure when it got posted, but it's there if you want to check it out. One of my favorite creators, Marky Devo, I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce his last name, but he posted a new Wednesday cereal that we're going to get. Not exactly sure if this is Halloween. I can only assume based off last year, the Wednesday cereal came out around Halloween. And I definitely treated like it was a Halloween cereal. So I imagine this will be, even though it's after the Enid character, and I know she's like, I've never seen the show, but I know she's like the counter to Wednesday, so maybe a little bit pink, a little bit bubbly. And the flavor on this definitely represents that. I think it was like confetti cake. Let me see. Yeah, it's howling confetti cake. So that kind of makes me think that she's a werewolf. Is Enid a werewolf? Leave it in the comments down below. Next up is Kirklands. They did a Halloween preview, and there's a bunch of Halloween stuff on their website. Now, they've had Halloween stuff on their website, but it looks like they maybe posted some new stuff for this year. And, you know, we got to start off with the blow molds. There's little Ghosty. I feel like they may have had this before, or I've heard rumblings of him being around at Kirkland's before, so I don't think it's anything new. Speaking of blow molds, it's so weird that they're doing statues of the blow mold molds. Every time I see it, it freaks me out because I'm like, oh, that's a new blow mold, or that's a new colorway of that blow mold, and it's just a resin statue. So there's this cat that was from Cracker Barrel a couple of years ago that is now a statue that used to be a blow mold. So if you ever wanted that cat, I don't know. It's not the same. Okay, maybe it is the same size. This thing is huge. It's 24 inches tall. That is a huge statue, so definitely put it on your porch kind of thing. That is interesting. I also saw, I don't know if it was Kirkland's. If it is, I'll insert it. Well, I'll insert it either way. But they also had that witch from Cracker Barrel that Cracker Barrel had a couple years ago. Not the one with like the globe, but the other one. And then one other thing I want to point out that I really think is adorable that I'm going to see if I can talk my husband into us buying for our couch. Because our living room is like Universal Monsters themed now, and this kind of fits, but this Frankenstein pillow is so freaking adorable. I need like 10 of them. And then at Lowe's, last week we got Haunted Mansion. This week we got blow molds and more. So Lowe's did another Halloween drop this week, and it didn't go well, at least for me. I don't think it went well for a lot of people because I saw people in my comments making a lot of comments about it. So they posted the infamous Donald and Casper blow molds. They are sold out. I wasn't able to catch it. I checked it all day long, and it kept giving me that same error that everybody else was getting, that, you know, we can't ship to your area kind of thing. And by the time it actually went live, I was sleeping or doing something. I don't know. I didn't catch it. So not to be worried about, though. I think these will be in store. I think you'll be able to catch it. I mean, I probably have, 3 to 4 Lowe's around me. I imagine I will be able to find one of them. So saw some people posting about American Eagle Halloween stuff. I wasn't really sure if I really wanted to address it, but there was some cute Snoopy stuff that I saw, so there you go. And today was the day that I got to see the Michaels Halloween blow molds for 2025. I'm going to do a full dedicated video to it, so I won't touch on it too much in this video, but I don't know when it got posted, but I check periodically. Last week and it wasn't there, and today was the day that I saw it appear. I was super excited. It's not available for purchase. I haven't seen it in anybody's like Code Oranges videos, but they are coming soon. For our Who's Setting for Halloween segment, and like I said, there's one or two that you might be surprised by, but surprise to no one. At home is setting for Halloween. Your store might be fully set. My store is still setting. Michael's is setting for Halloween. My store is almost completely set, so your store probably is going to be set. If it's not, I'm sorry. TJMaxx, Marshalls, Home Goods. I continue to see like summerween finds from them online. And I've seen hit or miss here and there, like actual Halloween stuff. So it might be worth checking out those stores. And for the ones that you might be surprised by, Cracker Barrel. I have seen enough people to warrant going and checking Cracker Barrel for Halloween stuff. I did go check my store yesterday and they were not setting. I have one other Cracker Barrel I can check, so I'm definitely going to check there this weekend. But I think Cracker Barrel might be worth hitting up because I've seen enough people posting about it. It'd be worth it. And then the next one, it's not necessarily worth checking out, but if you're into Hello Kitty, it might be worth pestering someone for it. I don't know. I don't promote like pestering employees for stuff, but CVS is getting their Halloween stuff in store now. Now they aren't set to put this stuff out until July 20th, but it seems like it's starting to pop up in stores, like so that people can start setting it per se in line with the July 20th date, which makes sense. They get it in like a month before, so they have plenty of time to set it. So I've seen maybe like 5 to 6 creators who are really into Hello Kitty going there and buying the Hello Kitty Halloween stuff. Now, some of it looks to be like they were talking to employees trying to get it, or maybe they themselves were employees of CVS. And then some of them were like, they had like the cart out of stuff and they were like ready to put it out, and like that's where they found it. So I don't think they are set per se. They're definitely not. Their date is for July 20th. But that's something to keep in mind if you're super into Hello Kitty. I do expect Walmart's with the dollar section at the front of the store to potentially start getting in summerween stuff. Spooky Hoagie posted about this last week that they're going to do a summerween collection, most likely in the dollar spot. So if your store has that, it might be worth checking, here upcoming in the July season. And then something else that I've been curious about as far as setting for Halloween is Menards. My Menards website shows that my local Menards has Halloween in stock at the store. So kind of like the CVS situation, like they have it, so it's available to go out. There's probably a date, but it's probably not here yet, but there's the potential for it to go out early. So that's something to keep an eye on. Dollar Tree is expected to set July 24th, potentially sometime in July. Most other retailers are slated to set for Halloween like after back to school season, unless they set early for some reason. There is a lot going on in the Halloween world, so there is a very real possibility that I have missed something important. So if I did, leave it in the comments down below so we can talk about it next week. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your time. If you didn't know, I hand make wax melts at houseofwaxmelts.com. Go check it out. Bye.